Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is day one of NaNoWriMo, Camp NaNoWriMo, and I am so excited to get started. Let's get into it.
Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive.
As you can see, I have filled out my Camp NaNoWriMo stuff, and yeah, I am super excited to get going on this. My goal is 50,000 words. However, like I said before, it's probably going to be a little bit more. I'm trying to pick my music to get started, and I'm having a really hard time, but I will pick that. And it is day one, so I have all of my paperwork ready to go. I am going to go ahead and fill out the first writing sprint of 2020 for Nano. It's so exciting. It's really exciting. And then of course here is my lovely schedule. We'll see how well I stick to that. So as most of you know, I am working on a Claymore project number 2, and I am super excited to get going on it. I just filled out the first couple of writing sprints. My goal for the day is 3,000 words, so we'll see how I do. I'm already starting with 194 words. I already did the prologue, just to kind of get me kick-started. As soon as I finished Claymore Book 1, I immediately went and wrote the prologue for Book 2 because I just wanted to keep that flow going. I wanted to keep the feelings, what was going on with Steerling going. So this is Steerling's book. I'm super excited. The first one was Callum's and Colleen's. This one is Steerling and a woman that I don't know if I want to reveal yet her name, but it is a paranormal, so I can't wait to get into it, guys. I'm actually excited about writing, and I haven't been excited about writing in a really long time. And during this time of uncertainty, it's a very welcome, very wonderful feeling. So I am so hopeful that you guys feel the same, that you are in the right headspace, no matter what is happening in the world right now. Just escape to your writing retreat and the retreat of your mind in the writer's world. And I'm really, really thankful that Camp Nano is in April, because I think for us writers, it's something that we can really focus on, rely on every day. I have my Camp NaNoWriMo group. We're the 3 Romigos because we are all writing romance in some way, shape, or form. So I'm in a camp, and yeah, I'm gonna go take a look over my outline and find the right music to get in the headspace of Steerling and start writing. Well, I just finished my last word sprint of the day, and I got a total of 3,224 words. So it's a pretty good start, and I was able to span over 3 chapters. It feels really good to be writing again. Feels really, really good to be writing again. So let me show you what it looks like on NaNoWriMo. So this is where I'm at, and I have that much more to go. So day 1 is in the books. I'm gonna go relax, and yeah, I kind of actually had to stop myself from writing today, which is interesting, but I will see you on day 2. It is day 2 of NaNoWriMo. I have my coffee, and I won't lie, got up a little bit later than I wanted to, so we're gonna be making a push to try to get everything done before 5, but I think it'll be a success. Couldn't really record anything earlier because we have construction guys out there and they're super loud, so I guess the only option is to write. So let's get going. All right, so it's day 2 of NaNoWriMo and, well, Camp NaNoWriMo. And I'm about to pick my music to get settled down and get into the groove because I have 3,000 words today to write. Yesterday I wrote 3,224, which was 224 over what I wanted to write, which was amazing. I've had this book in my brain for so long now, I just feel like it's second nature to just write it and let it get out. I've kind of written it in my brain multiple times in the last few months of just giving myself some breathing space, finishing book 1 and moving on to a couple of separate projects that are more fantasy based to kind of give my brain a break, so to speak, or just, you know, just a change to be more creative. So I'm really excited to come back to this one and to really be into it and to have the characters just doing things that they want to do. And yeah, it's pretty intense. The words just flowed yesterday. I do have a few chapters previously written from this book when it was in its infancy, back before I made it paranormal. So I will be taking some of those chapters and rewriting them and working them into here because they're really good. They flow with the story, and quite frankly, I don't want to not use them because they're good and they fit. So all I have to do is switch them to the paranormal elements, and that'll really help me get a jump start. As you can see, because of, you know, the virus, the C word, my bangs have become absolutely crazy. My roots are coming in. I'm only 30. It runs in my family, premature gray. So I have a feeling if I just let my hair grow out, I would be quite more salt than pepper. But we're having this fun experiment of not having a hairstylist or, you know, anything like that for the next month or so. So that will get interesting. And another thing, I'm not ashamed of it at all. Like, personally, I want to rock gray. I want to rock gray and lavender like there's nobody's business. However, with my acting work, I get a lot of work based on my red hair. So until I told my husband when I'm 40, which is 10 years from now, which is really scary to think about, but not at the same time. It's just, I mean, it's life. I am going to probably cut my hair into a bob, a reverse bob, because I've had a reverse bob before, and let my roots grow all the way out so we can actually see what we're working with and grow it out that way and go natural gray and just be that cool, you know, gray lavender shade that I really, really want it. I'm not afraid of it. It's just the red gets me so much work right now that I don't want to shortchange myself. But anyway, so I have written out for my day 2 writing sprints. Hopefully it'll only take me 4 this time around. I got distracted yesterday during my writing sprint, so it took me 5, and I didn't really follow the timer exactly, which is totally fine. So yeah, there's construction happening outside, a lot of it. So if you hear anything in this video today and tomorrow, that's why. And hopefully we'll be able to make it through this. It's 1 o'clock right now. I can't do any recording vocally in the booth, so we're gonna spend the next hour, 2 hours writing our little brains out. So let's go. Hey guys, so it is now close to 3, very close to 3, and I'm done for the day. I was able to take 2 chapters that I had previously written, again, before this had changed into a paranormal. So I was able just to change around some things very, very easily. It slept in super well, very happy with it. So with the organic words and the additive words that I already had and just had to edit up a bit, I got 5,151 words for the day. I'm way ahead of schedule right now, and I've just hit my first 5,000 word goal for CampNano, and I'm really excited about it. But like I said, I had some chapters, and I still have some chapters that I will be notating. If you see a huge jump in my numbers, it's not that I'm an amazing fast writer, it's just that I have some ammunition in the background that I'm able to pull from and use. So that is day 2 for me down, and I'll see you on day 3. It is day 3 of CampNano, and I am about to eat some lunch and get to writing. It is 3:30 in the afternoon. It's a later day. If I get to 10,000 words, I will be fine, because I did write so much yesterday, almost doubling my word count for the day. So if I just get to 10,000 words a day, I am going to be totally fine with that. Sleep schedule's been a little weird. Not sleeping well, not falling asleep well. Such is my life. So let's get going. So I just finished all of my word sprints for the day, and it was a bit harder to write today. I've noticed that when you do really intense writing sprints, or you get a lot of words over a few days, sometimes getting words for a couple of days after that can seem kind of hard, if that makes sense. It's like you're on a roll, and you need almost a creative refueling, if you will. So I managed to write 2,659 words today. So my total is now 11,000. According to NaNoWriMo's website, my total word count is 11,034. According to my Word document, it's 11,228. So I'm gonna have to go back and check and see what's going on with the site, because Word is pretty accurate. And I know that sometimes when you input your manuscript at the end of Nano to validate, you usually get more words than you get initially. So I'm gonna go in and just check my stats and make sure everything is good for the day. So, I mean, everything is there. So yeah, it looks good. It says that I am on a trajectory to finish by April 14th, which will not be happening. Well, that would be really nice. I take Sundays off to kind of refuel, so that won't be happening. But I can go over now to my Kanban board. So now I'm just gonna take this down, since I have completed 10,000 words, and I'm gonna bring down the 15,000 word mark. So we're gonna work on that. And I'm working on this audio and working on this audio this week and next week. So yeah, that is what the Kanban board looks like right now. So I hope your first week of NaNoWriMo went really well. I know it's only, Wednesday to Sunday. This will probably be up on Saturday, and I will start vlogging again on Monday. That way I have a few days of just regular writing. I might be doing some word sprints live, so just keep an eye out. And I'll try not to run up against anybody else's because there's a few people, author tubers, who do live word sprints pretty regularly. So I hope you've had a great week and that you haven't gone too stir crazy inside. And I will talk to you guys next week. One love.